Well, you know what? What's so funny?
Because we're making believe that this is fresh, but we've been trying to do this
wrap-up
for
a
while.
We keep having
and
issues.
Sue Katz just threw my iPhone on the floor because she's really upset about the
She's
anti-Semitism.
angry.
She's angry. She just threw it to the phone. She was like, "Oi!"
First of all, I just want to say that.
What do you want to say? It's a nice tie.
Thank you
You
very
never
much.
usually match that
Well,
well.
I'm all verpitzt.
You're all verpitzt.
Verpitzt is a
Verpitzt
Yiddish word. It
is
means
a Yiddish
dressed
word.
up. I
It
knew
means
that.
dressed up.
I don't
You
know
did
why
not
I was
know that.
pretending not to know it when Brad was on. But
You didn't know, James. You're losing your ethnicity. You're becoming very California. You're eating veggie burgers. That's what he told me the other day. I called this fool. He's talking about, I'm going to get a veggie burger. I said, for what? To bloat? I mean, what are you going to do with a veggie burger?
Well, because, unlike you, Sunda, I just can't eat, pizza and burgers and French fries every day. I got to get a little healthy.
You're very funny, James. You know I don't eat French fries. And my burgers are kosher and grass-fed.
Is that true?
Grass-fed. A lot of cannabis goes in those cows. All right, let's just say that. Our cows are smoking.
All right.
You see what I did there?
I did see what you did there.
You're not going to say you wrote that, I stole that? I
didn't steal.
You didn't steal?
I mean, that you didn't steal.
He can't remember what joke that I've written.
I can't see, I can't hear, I can't
James,
remember.
you not seeing has nothing
deteriorating.
before my eyes.
And, if you noticed, for those of you viewers out there who really were paying attention, if you noticed, there was no Out Sick winner today. And the reason for that is because I won last week, and now our show is under investigation by the Out Sick Advisory Board. They feel like there may have been some foul play or some fraud in the Out Sick
Well, they ought to talk to
sweepstakes.
your doctor at UCLA.
They should, but they didn't say friends, families, and people on the show couldn't play.
I thought that friends and family could play.
I don't know, but now
We have to talk to Brad Pomerantz
there's a
about
whole
this.
scandal. You'll probably read about it in the paper.
And then it's going to be a whole mess, and then we're not going to be able to do that again. But
looks like
was
it,
a
yeah.
fantastic show today, you have to admit.
It was a great show.
You were so envious over that kid's hair. It was unbelievable.
First of all, I don't know if you should be taking Propecia at 10 years old. Okay? I'm just going to say that. Obviously, the kid's on Propecia and
Or wearing a
Rogaine
wig. We don't
or wearing
know.
a wig. There's just no way he's got hair like that.
And he can move it.
And Brad showing off his hair. Everybody's showing off their hair today.
And telling your business.
And telling my business. Even Zaffron's hair was all done up, verpitzt.
It was all verpitzt.
He was
His
all
hair,
verpitzt.
Zaffron's hair was all verpitzt. He was all verpitzt because all he kept talking about was, I got to go pick up the kids. Like that's
he's late.
That's the biggest job in the world. He wasn't there on
What
time.
do you always say? He always says he's babysitting?
Yeah, he always says he's babysitting.
It's not babysitting when it's your kids.
That's right.
What Sunda says. See, I give you credit. Notice how when I say something you say, I say you said it, as opposed to when you say something I say, you pretend like you thought of it.
But the thing is, I tell my jokes on television and you don't, so people know I do that joke.
Yeah, but I don't tell my jokes. That way no one else will.
Right, that's why nobody else sees you on television telling you
Well, look
jokes.
what happened to your Korean nail salon bit.
My Korean nail salon bit hit
It was
over
hijacked.
1 million views.
But not with you doing it.
That's right.
That's right.
No.
Over 1 million views with someone else doing it.
Right. And now...
And that's why nobody knows my jokes and nobody ever will.
That's right. You're never going to hear James's jokes.
I'm taking them with me.
I'm going to still do my nail salon joke because I did it first.
It's yours,
That's
I know.
Right.
And all the comedians know, and they're very on your side and angry at the person who stole
For
it.
hers, why would they be angry? Everybody has a different experience in nail salon. That was her
She
experience.
stole your act. And that's the sort of view of the comedians. In the
They
comedy
say she
community,
stole it. I say it's an experience for her.
Well, you're very diplomatic.
I'm very diplomatic.
And if the cameras were off, you'd be calling her all kinds of names.
No, I wouldn't. I would just be like, you know what? Like, when you tell me you're a Swedish and black Jew that looks like a Puerto Rican and was born in Paterson, New Jersey, we're throwing down. Then you're stealing my
Didn't
act. Then we
someone
got
do that?
problems. Someone did do that.
It was me.
No, it wasn't you. It was
No?
somebody else. Who was it that did that? We're not going to say names. We might have her on the
I've
show.
talked about being a Swedish and black Jew before.
No, really. I said to James, I go, if this girl, first of all, I started noticing parts of my act in her act, and then all of a sudden I said to James, if she starts talking about it, she was like, you're not going to believe this, I'm a black Jew. And then I was like, okay, I go, I'll tell you what, if she brings up the fact that she was raised by a Jehovah's Witness, we got problems.
And she did.
You don't know what it's like being a black Jew raised by a Jehovah's Witness. I was like, well, I'll be damned. That's what I said.
And then the week after she did that, she asked me to introduce her as Sunda.
I wouldn't put it
did.
past anyone.
I
And if
wouldn't
you know
put it past
something,
anyone.
the act is just, look, you'll never be me, okay? And you know why? Because you're lucky.
You're lucky.
I wasn't born with that kind of luck. I was just born me, and so that's good.
And you are tremendous.
I am tremendous, and you're tremendous, and that
Thank
tie
you.
is fantastic.
Thank you very much. It
You
was
look very handsome today.
my designer, fashion coordinator, Rachel,
Can you pronounce her last name?
Stotts, correct?
Rachel
S-T-O-T-T-A.
Stotts.
Rachel
Rachel
Stotts.
Stotts.
Yes.
Nice German girl.
She was very influential in this outfit.
I bet you have her dressed in blue with a beer in her hand.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
always drinking.
like a Paulie girl thing.
Like a Paulie girl thing.
Paulie girl, right? Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
Paulie girl. Is that the drink with the, with, she's got the, it's
He
St.
knows because
Paulie
he's always
girl.
drinking. John's always drinking.
No, he's a Rolling Rock boy.
He's always drinking.
He's from Pennsylvania. They drink Rolling Rock in the green.
When was the last time you were drinking, John?
This morning.
Last night.
Not this last night.
Wow. But,
Wow.
we had an interesting time.
We had a great show.
We had a great show, and let me tell you, I got a kid that can out-talk that kid. And I see them married, and I'm a grandmother already.
It's
and
already
I'm so
done,
happy.
right?
It's done. It's done.
So how long we got to wait?
I guess now we have to wait legally till 15 in Los Angeles,
Is that
right?
right? Is that right? I think you and the father could each sign certain documents, and we can make this thing happen really fast.
We can get it done fast. I'll be a grandmother. Sean's off the hook, and we're all happy.
You guys could, because Sean, our camera guy,
Sean was the youngest, but not anymore.
was going to marry the children.
No, not anymore. Sean's not the
You
youngest.
can maybe get over to like Saudi Arabia or a country like that.
My
and
kids
just
are never
get
marrying
these kids
anyone
married
from
right
Saudi.
away.
And if you're listening and you think I'm insulting you, I really am. And you never go. I'm not going to have her walking around wrapped in swaddling clothing with those slits showing through the eyes
neither
like
of your
that.
kids would ever be wearing that.
Look, I can't even get my daughter to wear a long skirt, so you can't even imagine.
We tell her daughter all the time, so you're going to marry the rabbi's son, you're going to wear a
He's so
shadel,
cute.
you're going to wear a long skirt.
she
And she goes,
screams.
no,
I'm not wearing a long skirt. What does she have against the long skirts?
She's not. She doesn't want to marry the rabbi's son. She doesn't want to be a rebbitzin.
She has no idea how talented the rabbi's son. Rabbi Mentz's son is gorgeous,
She
by the
doesn't
way.
want to. Well, I wasn't dropping names, but
I wasn't dropping names.
You know
Who told us that?
who? Oh, not to drop names.
Yeah.
What's
his name? Didn't you write it
Britney
down?
Spears.
Britney Spears, she told us not to drop names.
Do you know what station we're on?
Yeah.
What station are we
That
on?
station.
What
Listen,
station? What time are we on?
we are on at 7 and 10 p.m. on Jewish Life Television. Make sure you tune in to James and Sunda.
we're not on at 7 in New York. We're on
Okay.
at 10 p.m.
Okay, we're in LA right now, okay? And
What's my name?
stop it!
What
you
day
know
is it?
Stop it.
What time is it?
James, that's not
What
fair.
year is it? Are you oriented to time, place? What'd you do today?
No, what he's trying to say that
Did you read that
I'm
email I sent you?
scatterbrained.
Did you read that email I sent
When,
you?
James?
When, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
When?
Look, all I'm saying is Twitter us at James and
Twitter
Sunda.
us.
What do you say, tweet us? First of all,
No, Twitter us.
follow the bird, all right, the blue bird. Tweet us at James and Sunda. I'll be on my internet, and I'll be able to find you when you write me. And it's jamesandsunda.com, and you should write us there. And give us all your Dead to Me stories. And we just want to give a special shout out to the 5 towns, Lawrence.
5 towns. Love them so much you'll wish there were 6.
That's
right.
right.
Where I'm from.
And Paterson, New Jersey, we love you too. Call Cablevision and tell them you want James and Sunda on your JLTV.
All right, that's
And have
a
a
show.
good night.
We'll see you next week. Good night.